welcome to another exciting episode of the Super Bunny Hop Property Fight Streams. This is gonna be a particularly there we go. Gotta lower that thing, because my God, did the audio coming out of my computer sound like a nightmare for a few seconds there. This is going to be a nice, relaxing, chill variety stream. Yes, we're gonna enjoy another exciting episode of a Super Bunny Hop super sad variety stream fight stream. And I have been playing Kirby's Adventure again, and I love it, and it's wonderful, and I have like no complaints whatsoever. It's the perfect game. And unfortunately, the emulator is not the perfect emulator, because it looks like if I have Steam turned on, it's going to be screwing up the inputs that the emulator is receiving. It thinks that, press left on the pad, I'm pressing left. Do I have to turn the emulator off and on again? I might. How come you call them Free Stream Friday? Because I am free in the sense that I am unbound by the rules that apply to Monday's stream, in which I have to play some kind of Metal Gear game or else the cops arrest me. Options, input, left. Oh no, it's not working at all. Okay. Select, or I think, okay, no. Okay. But we're almost okay. The B button didn't get input correctly. Okay, so Steam input is doing something to mess up the elegance and coherency of the universe. Every time I start this dang old emulator, I have to reset up the controls, but we're good, we got them. Have you played any other Kirby games? Yeah. Jump in this game feels so good. The little itty bitty jump that makes oops. Okay, so I don't have my B button set up correctly. The little mini jump where he does a cute little flip. What? It feels so good. You can like time that thing up with some real exactitude. Okay. I forgot the controls for when you're in ball mode, but other than that, we're rolling. So, I think, is this, World 5, Orange Ocean? The difficulty curve of this game is finally starting to actually exist. I remember Kirby's Adventure being really easy. Every time I replay it, it seems really easy, but for some reason, I was having a little bit of trouble pop up. Ah, yeah! See, look at that. Stuff like that is starting to happen, and it's nice. I like having to think a bit strategically. Ow. Oh no. Okay. I was stressed out for a second because I was trying to get both the Twitch chat and the game on stream at once, and it was a little tough. Oh. It's also so nice that they don't have like a timer or anything. Soda. All right, I gotta get this soda. It's important for Kirby's health. I wonder if getting out is gonna be tougher than getting in. Oh, no, kinda easier. I wonder if the sword will go through those blocks. Hmm. What are you supposed to use there? Are there any bomb powers around? I don't think so. Is there a reason George is not playing the remake? Yeah, it's not Metal Gear Monday. I play Metal Gear on Metal Gear Monday. I'll play it on Monday. Oh, I also am not playing it on the first 2 days after launch because the optimization patch stuff, never a good idea. Mods have also been coming out. There's some camera tweak mods that look interesting, frame rate unlockers. Also, like, mods claiming to optimize the game and make things run better, but the comments underneath the mods don't quite seem to describe what actually happens with such simple news. So, I think I'll begin a playthrough tomorrow. Either tomorrow or Sunday. I can't believe it's $70. So much. Ah! No! At least I drank soda before getting hit. Oh, let me look at things route again. Do I want to be in front of it or behind it? I think I want to be in front of it. Yeah, I made the right decision. Get in front. Nightmare in Dreamland, that's the GBA remake, right? That's this game. I think the graphics are better, but the amount of screen space that you get to look around with is a little lower, which... Okay, whew! Means that both versions of the games have their pros and cons. Ow! It's, always, those things always get me. It's weird game logic for me to wrap my 21st century head around that, like, the whole screen is off limits the moment you see that bomb. You can't, there is no safe distance. You have to despawn it from the game state to not worry about it. Yeah, never play a PC game on launch. This sounds like it's not an exception at all. Although it doesn't sound bad. Some of the mods are probably going to be pretty neat. We have our CJ from San Andreas mod already up. Actually, now might be a good time, a good break. Let's take a quick Kirby break and browse some Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta mods for fun to pass the time while eating pizza, drinking beer, and playing Kirby. What a fun night. Boom, 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 boom. Nexus, mods, MGS3, Delta. Do, 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 do. You have to deep throat the bomb before it hits the ground. No, you just have to get off screen and make it despawn from the world. If it doesn't exist on the screen if it's not on screen in an NES game, it does not exist. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Right. So, Ocelot Classic Face Reshape. You're telling me that a day after official launch, 2 days after early access launch, reshapes Ocelot's face to give him more of his original features. So I'm guessing this is just like making his jaw a bit less triangular. What are we really looking at here? What's the before and after? Modded and vanilla. Can you guys tell the difference between this picture? Modded, vanilla, modded, vanilla, okay. Modded, vanilla. Oh, that is so incredibly subtle. Alright, so his jaw is slightly less triangular if you want that. I think the thing that I thought was most interesting was some camera tweaks to zoom the camera out a bit. Coded movies. If we go to mods and just sort by downloads. Camera tweaks. Yeah, this one. So it's like a field of view tweak or something that looks like it might actually do a whole lot to both make the image on the screen more interesting to look at and give the player a more tactical point of view with more useful information on the screen to look at. I haven't even played the game yet, and I'm wondering about turning this thing on before I even begin. It looks fun. It looks good. I hope it doesn't break anything. See if anyone reports any trouble. Oh, yep, there's some problems here. All the moving parts inside the gun, that's kind of cool, though. Well, it sounds like it might screw up something to do with the aiming, and that there might be an option in the options menu to do something similar anyway. As a matter of fact, I'm wondering if the mod is really modifying things on a particularly deep level at all, but it looks like a very, very functional, useful fix in the screenshots at least. But one thing I'm really raising my eyebrow bit are these that are claiming to increase performance. Eye and eye tweaks. Whether or not the performance is good or bad seems to change depending on who you're talking to, and whether or not the standards for good or bad performance are relevant certainly will change as well. But I guess if I have problems, I have better ways to take care of them than if I played the game yesterday. Right? Like 2 days. 2 days, and this stuff's already starting to trickle in. Ultra performance boost, potato PCs, FPS limit remover. Oh yeah! This is the stuff. Hell yeah! Low spec gaming right now. The screenshot of push-in limits further causing visual glitches. So I guess this mod might be a way to push things below minimum and get a more pretty image than if you tried to do that other methods. In any case, is there anything else really interesting here? Volgan's classic face reshape. What's going on here, and why does Volgan look so young in this shot? Is there a comparison? Looks kind of weird. Everyone kind of looks weird. I don't know, like, if they're moving in motion, maybe it looks more natural, but in screenshots, everyone in this game looks kind of weird. Oh yeah, we got some model swaps. Hideo Kojima from Ground Zeroes. I saw CJ from San Andreas. Yeah, there he is. Oh, he's all plastic and shiny. What's the lighting about? His left hand. When Shrek? We don't have Shrek up here yet though. And the game's not fully complete until we have Shrek mods. Alright, so what is this? Some reshades? Yep. I think that they are options in the game for tweaking this kind of stuff. Oh, I'm looking forward to the multiplayer mode. I think I'm looking forward to the multiplayer mode more than more than the campaign, because it's gonna feel more new. Oh yeah, free cam. This will be really cool. I would love to play around with this one. Fly the camera around during cutscenes. Decouple the camera from the intended game logic in general. Just fly that camera all over the place. Yeah, it would be really, really fun to no-clip around. I'd be really interested to no-clip the camera around during the motorcycle cutscene chases. It's it might ruin some 20-year-old smoke and mirror magic. Oh, I wish cutscenes played out during free cam. Yeah, I want to see like the conveyor belt at the Hollywood movie studio moving the background, scrolling the background on a pole, that had been fooling me all along. I wanna see some of the movie magic of how they scripted the cutscenes, because the cutscenes are all playing real time in engine. Like, they have to rig up some really wild scenes, and I think I remember playing around with a bit of cutscene modding in the Metal Gear Solid 3 Master Collection version. It was kind of blowing my mind how all the audio files in the cutscenes are not coming out from emitters on the models. It's all mixed into one MP3 file that just kind of plays at the start of the cutscene. So whenever Snake's guns click and clank around, it's not happening for the same reasons it would while playing the game. And of course it wouldn't. I think it was also retroactively embarrassing to be surprised when I learned that the models in the cutscenes also aren't going to have collision detection on. When the camera's shaking around and when the actors are like conveying some weight to their motions, it fools the brain very nicely into thinking that in some universe out there might have been some actual weight behind the movement, like the Fury or Volgan's big dramatic steps. Alright, what is this? Enable ray tracing hardware level, because the ray tracing requirement is one of the most frustrating things. Wait, okay, hang on, you can just turn it off? Because they tried to say that this game required an RTX card to run it all. I was thinking I would not be able to play it unless I got this 3070 in the computer now, and a lot of people are reporting that they are able to play it on below minimum specs. If the RTX thing is not required, then that's just another reason to roll your eyes at the industry's hilarious insistence that this thing is apparently required for quote-unquote next-gen gaming. Fox Hunt is totally gonna scratch your Hunt Showdown itch. Don't tease me. Because Hunt Showdown totally scratched my Metal Gear Solid 3 as a multiplayer first-person shooter itch. Yeah, if it's a game about using camouflage to trick and trap real human beings, and fool humans into acting like stupid stealth game AIs. That's wonderful, and I'm looking forward to it. All right. Well, the mods aren't they're looking good. I don't want to say there's anything that looks exactly like a literal game changer going on there just yet. But at least the concept of camera tweaks are out there, and the possibilities are presenting themselves. I didn't exactly see a mod that said something like cinematic mode, play the whole game from dramatic pretty camera angles, but maybe we will get there. Play the whole game from Resident Evil style camera angles with a run button or a way to throttle Snake's speed that keeps the sense of movement from an overhead perspective going without you unexpectedly stepping into badly camouflaged pixels of ground. Why did Kirby's Adventure get so hard at World 5? I thought this was an easy game for babbies. I only have 3 Kirbys left. Okay. I also think that the push A game down there, I think if you hold down on your D-pad when the plunger lowers down and then press up on the D-pad at the same time you press A, makes you go farther, but I don't know for sure, but I seem to be doing better at it. You know what needs RTX? The next Kirby. Is there somewhere I can go around here for like a 1-up or a soda or something? Kirby is desperate. Kirby is hurt. Kirby is hungry. Kirby is lacking mini games right now. What the hell? Why is... Oh, level 6! Okay, level 6 Orange Ocean. The difficulty curve in Kirby's Adventure hits a fucking wall at level 6 Orange Ocean. So we're gonna replay some old mini games from some old levels before playing the next real level in Orange Ocean. Ah! Ah! Oops. Oh, the penalty for going early is better than the penalty for missing. Keep that in mind. So, you're telling me that people have managed to disable the Force RTX and Delta, which makes the game playable on a generation of graphics cards below the minimum they require on the box. Or say they require, but evidently the game does not de facto require that. And, You're telling me that video game graphics have stopped getting better, but the hardware requirements have kept getting more and more expensive, and that it's all actually not that necessary after all. Stone or Tornado? Orange Ocean. I think the boss fight is gonna be Meta Knight. I think Stone might be more useful. Did DDD just flip you off before he starts? Oops. Damn, you're not allowed to make one mistake on these things. I do believe Meta Knight throws you a sword, but I don't think you have to take it. And that I think there might be some kind of bullshit you have to go through in the earlier phase of the fight before he throws you the sword. This looks so good! This is the color palette of, like, saccharine 90s girls animes. It's so good. It's just easy on the eyeballs. Pastel, that's the word. Can a scientist please scientifically explain why pastel colors just look good and fun and easy on the eyes? I don't know if stone is the best power to be having for this fight. Ah! Bit too early. There we go. Ah, he still needs to take another hit. But yeah, the colors on the screen remind me of the lo-fi girl on YouTube studying with the hip-hop music. Oh, come on. Okay, so that's a good way to heal, I guess. We haven't gotten any 1-ups, but we have gotten some cool powers and some skills. Thank God, that's the first time I managed to get past that guy. Okay, we got one up. It'd be nice to have more. And a heal for some reason. Looking for a prize grabber, particularly. Brain fever. I think I'm a little bit off, too far to the right. There we go, that looks right on center. Replace the cowboys with samurai. That's no, it's a statement about cinema history, about how cowboy movies or samurai movies, they're all the same. Yes, I am sure that Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland for the Game Boy Advance was making some kind of grand statement about cultural history by changing the cowboys to samurai for the Kirby minigame. Oh, come on, only one? You Jimbo and Clint Eastwood are the same person. I don't know if I got it. Oh no. I didn't get it. I think I should be grabbing some other Kirby's down there, or experiment with this thing. They're gonna close shop. They're gonna put these 2 boards with nails. Yeah, they're not just gonna close shop, they're gonna abandon shop and sell the property to some developer who's not gonna do anything with it, and I can't go back inside. I remember as a kid that minigame being more complicated than just grab the Kirby, big fat Kirby that falls down from the top of the screen. I think I remember there being something interesting in the underlayers, if you know what I mean. Okay, but mission accomplished. We got our 1-ups, and we got a good power. Backdrop. Yeah, this is the wrestling move. Oops, wait, no, actually I shouldn't have taken that one. Look how good that looks! Like, you can just time these jumps up to cover the perfect little chunks of distance. And go through those doors before you even hit the ground. I don't know if backdrop's a great power to have right now. I might just backdrop those guys straight into the bottomless pit under the screen. Okay, this guy, that guy's safe to backdrop. This guy's safe to backdrop. Oh, is he gonna respawn? Yeah. I went off screen and deleted him from existence. Ah! Look at that, they put that right there. You're gonna jump into his arc. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I wonder if Spark protects me from Lazor. Yes. But maybe I... Whoa! Gotta get off screen! Okay. Hey, I actually did not take... Ah! Damage. How far do I need to be to do this? Okay. Okay, we're safe. Oh. Hard to kick it. Work. Okay, now what's this fuse going to light? That. Oh god, oh my god. So I need to dodge the bad guys, light the fuse with fire, and dodge the bad guys, and get inside the cannon. How am I gonna do this fast enough? How am I gonna do it fast enough? I lost the fire trying to do that fast enough. How do you do that faster? Oh, well, there's the fire. Okay, should I go back for the healing tomato by the bomb? Or should I keep going forward? These tough Kirby moral choices. Guess I could try it again. one more time. God, they're so fast! Oh! Alright. I gotta go back for the tomato. I really... Oh! I want to see what this is. I'm very curious. Ah! Oh, I was off by like a pixel. Wait for the other one to pass. Okay, now I can get back on my feet again and hold down as I go down. Oh! My God, Jesus. Jesus, was this worth it? Quick draw. It unlocks the quick draw. Well, if I do bad at the minigame, it's not worth it. If I do good, it is. That's how that works. Oh, and it's the end of the stage. That's actually... Oh, and I screwed that up because I was too busy talking with my mouth instead of thinking about my fingers. Thinking with my fingers. Oh my gosh, was that a bazooka? Okay, but I used 2 of my lives to unlock that place. I don't know if it was worth it. Oh yeah, the UFOs, these are the best. Come on, come on. Yeah! Okay, so hold down the B button to charge, then let go. You can attack 4 different ways. Pew! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and... How do you attack 4 different ways? 3 different charge levels. I remember 2. Oh. Oh boy. What? There we go. Twitch chat gets to vote. Up or down? Which path do we take through this Sakurai level design here? Kirby monster just sticks his entire ass out. Which one? Are you talking about the polar bears I was just fighting? That's a walrus? Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, next you're gonna tell me that that those are trees behind Kirby on the ground there. Jeez. Oof. Oh, thank God. I'm sorry, I looked right away from the screen at the very moment when I saw the word "come" in my peripheral vision. Random Total War theme. Okay, Twisted Operator, I'll make you a mod for all but 45 seconds so you can post that link. Let's listen to the Total War theme that will, trigger a deeply appreciative gesture. And, we're gonna listen to it while fighting the boss. Try posting the link again, Twisted Operator. Jeez, excuse me for that. Might need to go to the kitchen and refill. Yeah, I'm gonna use this as a sign to go to the kitchen and refill my beverages. I will be right back. Okay. Haha. Microphone. Microphone. Microphone! Yeah, I guess we'll never hear it. Twisted Operator just mysteriously disappeared at their 1 hour of need. We're gonna have to play a boss fight with happy, cheery, 80s chiptune music instead of grisly, bass-heavy 2000s synthetic orchestra Total War music. Oh, look at this! Oh wait, I only have 1 health coin. Can I go back home? Can I go back home? How do I exit? Oh. Oh boy. There's nothing special about this sword compared to others. I remember this fight being way cooler. What's going on? Is there a phase 2 that I'm remembering instead of a phase 1? Or is it just diminishing returns? I played it so many more times. Press. Yeah, it might just not be... There we go. Appreciating it. Meta Knight did not look quite as cool. Am I remembering a Meta Knight fight from another Kirby game? Because it was like a fair and square one-on-one sword fight where you and... Is this... Is that a glitch? God, this looks good. So good. So what are some other NES classics that are as impressive as Kirby's Adventure? Are there any? Super Mario 3 it's got to be up there. But I guess the finer point of the question is, what are some NES classics that are as impressive as Kirby's Adventure that I haven't played? Because I never did get around to playing Shatterhand, but I don't know if that's quite up to Kirby's Adventure par. So I remember fighting at Meta Knight with the sword on a moving airship that was like flying through the air while you guys were fighting, and that was what was so cool about it. I also remember the nighttime motif being more intense, but that could just be childhood memories of 8-bit graphics. That moon in the background of the stage I remember it being more atmospheric than what I was playing just now. It could have been memories instead of the real thing, though. I'm happy to accept that as the cause of what's going on here. Screen shake is so satisfying! Too bad the rock doesn't work the same way for him as it does for Kirby. Ah! I think I just need to fly past this stuff. Yeah, it's safe up here, not down there. I just saw this message by Call Me Chemical recommending Gimmick by Sunsoft. Oops. Oh no, I want to go back to the world. Alright, I'm asking Google. Kirby's Adventure. Return to Overworld. Can you not? Classic Gimmick by Sunsoft. Okay, why would they name the game Gimmick, though? That feels a little... Why would I ever take the ground? Look at this. Why would anyone walk when they can fly? Oh, hell yeah. So, let's look this up. Gimmick! Exclamation point. Gimmick. Released in Scandinavia as Mr. Gimmick? But, okay. Sunsoft is Japanese. What's the deal with that? Anyways. Platformer. The story follows a small green creature named Yumitaro. Oh wow, 1992, 90. That is really late. NES cycle. Oops. Accidentally closed a window. Ah! Can't, like, compute properly to... Was it not released in America? Alright, Mr. Gimmick. Let's see what you're about. Hope it's not just a gimmick. Ah. In a green screen here. And there's a blank green. Aha! Authentic entertainment, good. We are not playing a game that's gonna give us fake entertainment. Oh my god, this is really scary music for this happy birthday scene. Right? Like, this sounds like the intro of a Contra shooter or something. By the way, we're gonna change the Twitch stream category to Mr. Gimmick and see if there are any other people watching Mr. Gimmick on Twitch right now. Mr. Gimmick. It has 1.3K followers. Yeah, like, what? Did you guys hear the note it ended on? The music just stopped by going, boom. Oh my god. So not only is this entertainment authentic, it's also realistic. And the software that we're working with is imbuing the power of the sun within itself. Authentic Entertainment presents a realistic Another World production presented by Sunsoft. Gimmick! Exclamation point, Mr. Gimmick. The title's correcting itself! The game's called Authentic Entertainment Realistic Another World presented by Sunsoft. Gimmick, Mr. Gimmick. Because, you know, it's different in Japan versus Europe. The intro music isn't usually that fast. I think it might be sped up. Right, I did notice something real subtle with Kirby. I changed the audio to stereo to fix it. But there was something off. Something about this emulator doesn't seem to be doing... Okay. Let's see if there's a button I can pick to fix that. Mixer, pulse, triangle, noise, and that's it. Graph. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for either, but it's awesome. I'm gonna put it on the stream. Can I not capture the audio graph window? The soundtrack is amazing at normal speed. They put a special chip in the cartridge card to add an extra sound channel. I guess that would explain why the emulator might be having some trouble right now. I'm sure it can't possibly be that hard to fix, and I might just need to not be using JNES. Okay, Gimmick is apparently technologically demanding enough to incentivize a change in emulator here. Nestopia. We're gonna try Nestopia. Got a bop to it. Can't deny that. All right, let's see how it sounds. Utopia. Your Gimmick. Whoa! Very loud, but very different. Very different. You can tell right off the bat that that what we're hearing is gonna loop, loop, and do. Perfect. Okay. Loud. We also need to keep it running when it's not the primary window in focus. The window is also absolutely tiny. There we go. 5 times the size. Ah. Nick. Oh my god, look at this screen. Maybe I should just keep it like this for now. Now, how do I keep it running when it's not the primary? Not pause it. Size. Input. Oh yeah, I recognize this input. Setup screen. I've used or left. Right shift. it's scaling well, at least on the OBS canvas. So let's get back to it. And last real run in background. Yeah, we're running in background. Reset. Wait, hang on. We got the necessity option squared away, but now one thing. NTSC, that looks pretty neat. LX does QX. I mean, for this game, maybe some of these smoothing filters might actually work well with the art style. Let's see, let's use the stair-stepping effect, the aliasing. Yeah. So with no filter at all, there's a wonderful, beautiful example of aliasing stripes on the bottom of the screen here. Those stripes will actually make a pretty good gauge for what kind of filter I might want. Because if it's colorful Kirby-style pastels, this HQX Super Eagle stuff actually kind of makes. I am kind of liking the HQX with bilinear interpretation looks ridiculously smooth. Like it looks like the game was made 15 years. I remember. Like it was made 10 years. Wow. Scaling. Bilinear interpretation plus HQX is turning those stairs down. Like it. Okay. Reset. Wait. Is this how it's supposed to sound? You know, it sounds a little slower, but it's still kind of crazy. Alright, now what's that intro supposed to look like? Now that I'm looking at letters, the filter's not quite impressing me so much. Very different vibe with the okay, 2xi with bilinear. Try this one. Mr. Gimmick looks kind of nervous. Okay, so B makes a star, A makes a jump, and boy, oh boy, is this character expressive. Oh, it's running smoother than Kirby. Oh, I can walk on top of them. I apologize to all the super diehard Mr. Gimmick fans out there. I don't know how to play Mr. Gimmick. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, wow. It looks like a Sega Genesis game. Nintendo does what Sega don't. Rest, I'm guessing that'll be 5 next. Yeah. I love the little face he makes when he jumps, though. It's a wonderful face. There's continuity. I was not a bottomless pit. I want to see what Kirby looks like through this filter. Oops. Okay, how does this work? How do I play Mr. Gimmick? What do I need to know? Do I need to read the manual? What do I need to know to get up there? You're running out of gimmicks. Oops. Oh, come on. Did I win? Mr. Gimmick is kind of confusing, you guys. A, B, up, down. Start? Oh, start. Okay, start. Start! Oh, that's a Mario enemy. Shamelessly copy-pasted. Getting used to the arc on my attack here has taken quite a while. We have Mario at home, honey. Imagine wanting your parents to give you Mario, but they give you Mr. Gimmick. This is some fun confusion, I guess. Can I, like, kick him around? Oh, I can push him. What do I do with this? Huh? Changing my icon. I got Gimmick, I do. Yeah, but I don't know how to play Gimmick. I don't know how to appreciate it. So after I game over, I'll read the manual and figure out what in the world's going on. Ooh. Are we just like sitting back and appreciating some scenery for a few seconds? Ah! Okay, I'm sure that if you were a kid and you asked your parents for Mario for Christmas and they gave you Mr. Gimmick instead, you would eventually be able to appreciate the thought your parents having good taste in games. But you know, at first glance, I mean, it's literally called Mr. Gimmick. The name even does not inspire confidence. Ow, ow, ow. I'm guessing they didn't know that gimmicks kind of carry a negative connotation and... Whoa, wah, wah, wah! What is this? What is this guy? No! Wah! Ow! It's chasing me! Gonna respawn? Okay, good. That is a Mario-ass cannon. Oh, I can just shoot it. I can just shoot the cannon. How ironic. Also, I love his expressiveness though. If this is the face that Mario, this is the face I feel like Mario should be making when he's going on his platform jumping adventures. Goop, goop. What's going on with this? How do I gotta select? Start? Not start. Pressing up and B uses what other... Oh, up and B. Does? Wait, what happened? Oh, did I drink potion? Was it a healing item? Up, B. Pressing up and B. Oh my god, I just spontaneously generated a bomb. Someone called the president. Oh wow. Oh, so that means I have like 3 power-ups in my pocketbook. Okay, so up and B. Oh, I could just shoot magic poofs. How do I get across the gap, though? Oh. Do I have to ride a bad guy and, like, use the bad guys as platforms? Or is it a non-bottomless pit? Does the pit have a bottom to it that I will land on if I just don't make the jump? No, this is not UFO 50. There's actually the game Armadillo with Mario sprites. Oh man, my dark powerful magic is no match against his sword. This is not UFO 50, but actually, UFO 50 is on sale right now, and I want to buy it. It's the game of the year last year, right? How can it be bad? I've been wanting to play it for a long while, and money has been the issue up in full $20 indie game collection. Oh, can I knock him off the edge, actually? That would be... Ow. How did I get him to do that jump? And how do I reliably get my attack to actually... Ah! I think I need to read the manual for this one. Okay. Mr. Gimmick, we're gonna have to use knowledge. Research our opponent for fighting. The Internet Archive has us covered. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Oh, thank you. Yes, this really exactly what I was looking for. Okay, this do it. Bolt with this. Is that in Japanese too? Gimmick manual Famicom. It says Famicom. Wait, was there a menu on the clear scan? Wait, limited run did a run of this? Oh man, this one's also in Japanese. Can't read this. It's all squigglies to me. Unless it's like hiragana. I got some of those, but another download on the way. Um okay, I'm seeing some more Roman alphabets here. That looks pretty Roman. That looks close to Roman. That looks Western at least. Mr. Gimmick are at Avenstraspiel. Yeah, okay, this is the one we want. That's a lot of pages to be dragging and dropping into Firefox. But 70201 look like 4. Okay, 5, 6. Hmm. Well, I I don't I don't think this is not English. I don't think this is German. What is this? Is this like Norwegian or something? Is this Dutch? Huh? What? What am I looking at? Who am I? It's Swedish. Why did I why am I in the Swedish section? Ah! Antle point playing Juskjanar? Backgrud. Good. I think I know what that means. Okay. Okay, the European manual apparently only has Swedish. This is ridiculous. If you try to Google Mr. Gimmick manual, you'll probably find a Japanese one on the top results. And if you dig a bit, you'll find a Swedish one. Where can we find an English one? I don't want to read it on GameFAQs. That'll make it too easy. I want to have like the experience of opening a game, reading through the manual, going on the game developer's own advised amount of information and tips. Huh. That's wacky. Oh, look at this. All right, we can buy it on eBay. Oh, it's already sold out, but if I had $6 and a week and a half for shipping, we'd be able to read the English instruction manual for Gimmick on the NES, released in 1993 or 4, was it? 2 or 3. Okay. Swedish Kirby, you could use Google Image Translator. Yeah, yeah. Hang on though. I have a feeling like I'll get it on one of these links. I guess that's a good plan D. Scandinavia's worst Nintendo game. What is this Scandinavian thing going on? Okay, so I tried to find an English manual and found a Swedish manual before I found an English one. It's they renamed the game for Scandinavian markets particular. You don't usually see that. For some reason that YouTuber thought it was Scandinavia's worst NES game. But it's Sunsolved. Like these games are super Japanese. Like look at the intro was about a sad anime girl getting spirited away into a cutesy, artsy fartsy, adorable realm. It's Japanese as hell. Um we okay, gimmick Euro NES manual. Oh, they made a Goonies game for the NES? That's adorable. Gimmick, it's not on the list. This is also an obscure game. It had some kind of limited release. It doesn't show up in collections like this. Alright, I guess we'll use game facts. Jump, toss a star, up and B is use an item, starts, pause, select is not used at all, direction button, switch the item in the middle slot to the left stop. Okay. It has to be fully charged before it can be used and has an odd trajectory, actually slightly on the first. Oh, you can jump onto it and let it carry you to a part of a level that is unreachable without it. That's really interesting, actually. Okay. Alright, that's the closest thing to a manual we're gonna get, huh? What was, what was even so confusing about that part? Maybe what was confusing was the ambiguity, and now I know that there are no other functions I'm missing out. Oh, wait, let me get my Twitch chat window back on screen. Yeah. Ooh. Good yawn. Ah! At least I have a lot of one-ups. Let's make a save. Oh, look at me now. I ain't afraid of no gimmicks anymore. I know what you got. Excuse me, sorry. Okay, so they said that you could... Yeah, you could ride on your stars and jump around on them. So if I throw a star to the left, maybe I can... Oh. Trying to see if I can get it to bounce back at me so I can jump on top and ride it across the gap. If I throw it ahead of me, I think it's going to go too fast for me to use it as a jumping platform. Oh, look at that. That would have worked. Okay, so I got to do a little jumpy. Oh! Ho, ho! Yeah! Oh, that kicked ass. Oh, and he's... Yeah, we're right back at the boss again. Okay, gotta figure out how to actually do damage to him, though. How am I supposed to know when it's safe and when it's not safe? That's still really cool, though, that you can like take alternate routes through levels by hopping around on your own projectile attacks. Okay, still having some trouble figuring this guy out. It's like, if I just stand there, I tend to be doing better than if I try to be fancy about it. Like he's fast and unpredictable. It's like I'm fighting another human instead of a CPU. Okay, cool. Wait, did I die or what? Okay, the arrow is pointing at a different place, so I guess that means I won, but you know, I walked into a sword and disappeared, so I don't know if I did the right thing or not. God damn, that looks good. Oh. Ah! Oh my god. Brutal. They love spawning hazards in when you're already halfway through a jump. Oh! Can't jump across any of those logs safely at all. Whoa, that's scary. Oh, oh my gosh! Oh, holy shit! I wonder what happens when you run out of lives and game over this far into the game. Probably not very good things. Oh, I forgot. Oh, that's really scary. Oh, look at that. It's like a... Oh. It's continuity. What is a surface-to-air missile launcher doing? Okay, where does it put us? Let's see. Oh, that's not that bad. Okay, but I want to see what Kirby looks like through this emulator. This is a real sharp filter we got going on. You can kill the guys with the antennas by standing on their heads and shooting the star down at them. Wait, you can shoot the star down? Down. Okay, hold that thought. Let's, try that again. The Gimmick has depth to it. Aha. It came back for me. No, get away, get away, get away! Oh, what happens if they get fed to the beast? Ah! Nothing happens. if I can stand on these guys? Oh. But the star... Oh, okay. You have to hit it at a really tense angle. What in the hell is happening? Ah! Oh, ow, ow. Holy moly. Oh, okay. Alright, something happened that made me fast. What is this thing? It hurt me, and then it makes smoke go to the left. What is that thing? Ooh. If I was... Ow. Playing this for my own pleasure, I'd probably be saved scumming. Ow! That time it... Okay. Made the smoke go to the right. Maybe I should just not hit that thing. Ow, I keep forgetting that thing. I can't skip it. Oh boy. Well, this is gonna be rough. Ow, 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 ow. What the hell do you do? Getting nowhere fast. Ow, why do I keep forgetting that every single day of my life? And how come I don't ever nail that second jump when I'm landing on the little circle bumpy, semicircle bumpy? Ow! Ugh, I was talking too much to remember that thing! Ah, there we go. And I just want to go through it. I don't care about fighting it. Just go. Okay. I don't know how I would have avoided that one. Like, the level is designed to slide you into it. Oh, you're supposed to go past it. Oh my god! How in the world would you get that on your first try? Holy moly. This is very difficult. This is extremely difficult. I don't know what I'm thinking with my brain right now. I just want to see what Kirby looks like with this filter making it all smooth. It looks good. Can confirm it looks good. That looks really good. I quite like the look of this. Are there people who would want to fight me about whether or not this looks good, or say that I'm a fake gamer girl for liking Kirby's Adventure on the NES with this kind of filter turned on? I mean, the game looks smooth, like its art style does not lend itself to jaggies. They drew little shading on the stage. It looks like it's being lit, and that they are like the whole game is made out of smooth, soft toys. It fits. This is a case where it fits. I have a feeling like this emulator is also playing the game faster, even with the fancy filters turned on. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let me try grabbing a big One of the yellow Kirby's more in the background. Oh man, he grabbed nothing. Okay, let me try grabbing a small pink Kirby to the back. I think I missed it. Wait, if it's a smaller Kirby, wouldn't that mean more difficult target and points? Yeah, it's like this emulator has a smoother frame rate or something. And I'm still getting those classic Kirby's Adventure frame drops, but it seems like there's a smoother bass line. Is it 60 or higher? I don't know if I can really tell, but it does look smoother than whatever I've gotten used to. Hey. Okay, back to Mr. Gimmick. We basically just can confirm that Kirby looks good. Mr. Gimmick looks good. Okay, let me concentrate. Shut up. I know what kind of obstacles I'm in for, so... Actually, let me also get a snack. A snack might make me a bit better at this. I refilled my liquids last time, but I didn't get a snack. I'd also need to poop soon. We'll see how that'll go. Alright, I'm gonna concentrate for a few minutes. In a little while, I'll take another break to I had to do a bathroom break. I'll spare you the juicy details, but yeah, we're gonna have to bathroom in a hot minute. Oh, we're gonna have to bathroom now. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. I got everyone's hopes up. I came back. I spoiled the return. The return of the thing. This might be a 3 to 5 minute bathroom break. One of the longer ones. I will be right back. Oh hey Val. Did did you show up right when I'm doing these bio breaks? We're getting snacks, we're refilling liquid, and we're going to the bathroom. I'll be back in a couple minutes. BRB. Sorry. Where's my phone? Here's my phone. Oh. Okay. Um. Hello. I hope. Oh my gosh, there wasn't even any music or anything while I was gone. Okay. Um, we're gonna pretend like that was not as egregious or explicit as it might have been. Classico Ione, what? Ooh. I feel a lot better though. You ever, like, go to the bathroom and when you come out you feel like you're a pound lighter? Like you lost weight in there? Anyways, I'll shut up. Ow! This stupid thing every time! For every single day of my life, I've run into that rock. I don't think there's a way to jump over this gap without hitting some kind of hazard here, too. Whoa! Ah! Ah! Okay, so I have to jump across the gap and then do a long jump from the incline on the nub pointing left, and then I'm probably gonna die as soon as I hit the enemy on the other side. Let me try to play it safe, though. Let me try to jump back onto where I'm standing now after triggering the falling rock. Nope, there's not enough time. This is, it's called Gimmick. Oh my god. It's a ridiculously difficult NES platformer game that was not released in America. This is like some prototype I want to be the guy stuff. Like, it's almost comical how these hazards are placed. Right off screen where they'll hit you before you have time to react. Oh yeah, like this one here. The little pointy triangle here forces you to slide into the next... Ow! Ah! What is... How do you play... Okay, no, I see. It's because when you go to the next screen, there's some inertia that makes it, kind of hard to stop your character from walking into that stuff. Whoop. 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 Oh, that was elegant. Okay, 7th time, 8th time's the charm. One of those games. Once you try and fail 9 times, all of a sudden it'll be fun. The 10th... No! Okay, that's the first time I managed to dodge it. Oh, that was not elegant. Okay, now what about this? How do you go through this elegant? There is a certain sort of if you maintain a speed and use what you learned from all your previous failed attempts, going fast is safer than going slow, but it requires prior knowledge. Maybe the potion? Oh, I don't think I actually should have used the potion. What life you have the potion if you're not... Definitely not confident about, like... Is there a way I can speed him up? Oh. Ah. I'm just powering through it. Oh. Oh, neat. This is really scary. Oh. Oh, man. Yeah, how did I get that star surfing going on? That looked... Oh, okay. I'm not very sure how I managed to pull it off, but it seems elegant. Like that might be the way the developer wanted you to go through that. Ah! No, okay. Oh man, I'm gonna give it one more shot. But this is the kind of thing that you gotta save scum through. Otherwise, you're not really playing the game if you're not save scumming with something like this. This is the kind of game. These super duper hard. Oh my god. These super duper hard NES games were like, I don't know if this is something I should be saying out loud on the internet or anything, but there's a lot of fans who might not like this take I'm about to drop down, but these super duper hard NES games were plugged into something awfully close to an exploitive DLC economy that existed back then, where, oh my god, where the game was basically impossible to play unless you also bought something else alongside it, usually a strategy guide or a game genie. I don't know. Like, we read the game facts. We saw the manual. The manual did not tell you some kind of super intuitive logical trick to make this easier. We've found some out through experience and experimentation, but that shit takes time and money. Time is money. And so if you're playing these games on an emulator nowadays, you can kind of sort of approximate the experience of what it was like playing these games back in the day with or without the strategy guides and stuff by doing the save state stuff. Right, okay, we're cheating here. I'm gonna put a save state right here because this is the most troublesome section I've come across so far. Oh, oh, oh. Bye. Yeah, okay, so that looked cool. That looked elegant. It was kind of fun to hammer out on my fingers. But Jesus Christ, it took, what, 30, 45, 50 minutes of repeated attempts, and I'm an adult. I don't got time for that. Yeah, like if the big difference between whether or not you're actually, able to get through is just amount of failed attempts you've tried before, that kind of seems like an unfair thing. That doesn't seem like something about the fair and balanced nature of a contest or conflict, a game with rules that is designed to give both combatants an even chance. If what you're asking of your combatant in a game is this many failed attempts, I don't know, like some degree of repetition is always going to be required to teach a human being something, but this is It doesn't feel right. Ah! Ah! There we go. Okay, so it in this star surf thing, like I thought this was the solution. It might not actually be. It worked really well a few times, a few runs ago, but it's not working this time. I don't know why. What am I doing differently this time? Whew. How did you come to this game? Someone in chat recommended it when I was asking what NES games are out there that are as technically impressive as Kirby's Adventure. But one thing about Kirby's Adventure is the game design is also wildly ahead of its time. I can't quite say the same about this one here. The graphics look ahead of its time, but Kirby is also that game is struggling to maintain a smooth frame rate on the NES, not just because the graphics are 20 years ahead of its time, but because the game design also is. A hell of a lot more forgiving and friendlier to the player than this. Oh, how do I get past it without taking damage? Is it star surfing? Do I do more star surfing? Ugh. Sakurai is a big fan of this game, praised it highly in Infamous too. Ow. Maybe I should read that article. Maybe Sakurai can explain what you need to do to really get in the groove here. Because there's tricks. Like the star surfing is a trick. Riding on top of enemies is a trick. There's some dastardly little... Okay, I can ride on top of them. There's dastardly little tricks that you might never think of yourself unless you read about it in a magazine or something. Oh, Little Samson. What is that? Hey, Kanzi, what is Little Samson? Oh, I finally started figuring that boss out. Sakurai sounds like the kind of guy who could beat this game and after that sit down and think really hard how to design a game that learned from this one. Yeah, hi. Sure does. That kind of goes without saying though, doesn't it? Hit that crab. I was trying! Ugh. Might wanna... Whew! Alright, now let's save a save state. Okay, maybe you star surf your way through this stuff. Maybe not. Little Samson is a late NES game where you switch between a few animal characters, kind of CV3 style, but from the beginning at any moment. Mouse climb. Feels like Grant. It feels like a hidden classic. I don't think star surfing. Here. Have to take the damage? Ow. Okay. Ah! There was also like an easier input for the star surfing that I seem to have lost. I don't think star surfing's the way. It worked reliably a while ago. It's not working. Not working reliably anymore. Please get away. Ugh. Oh, these things are chasing me relentlessly. It's like a horror game nemesis kind of monster. God! Why is this so much harder this time than all the other times? Oh man. Oh my god. I'm just like caught up in this loop of where the save states are making things even worse. Ah! Alright, that time there were a lot more bugs than usual. Oh! There wasn't much fanfare. It's like Mr. Gimmick was giving the camera the same panicked 1,000-yard stare that Mr. Gimmick has maintained throughout the longevity of his trial here, the pain. And yeah, they don't play you a happy song. He doesn't do a dance. There's no fanfare sequence when you beat the boss. They just strap you right back to the overworld to tell you that no, there is no time for pleasantries. There is no time for happiness. Mr. Gimmick is a catalytic force of enduring agonic social pain for the greater good. Alright, we're gonna play another one, Little Samson. Little Samson as recommended by Kanziet. I wonder if this will be a manual game. Little Samson is a 1992 action platform video game developed by Takeru and published by Taito for the Nintendo Entertainment System. The game stars 4 heroes summoned to stop the Demon King Taakid from wreaking havoc on the kingdom of Forgi. Each hero has different abilities and the player can switch between the 4 at any time. That sounds like a glance at the manual might be helpful. They received favorable reviews. Critics praised the audio visuals, considered one of the best NES games in retrospect, and it has become an expensive collector's item. Sounds fun. Let's see if it is fun. So, I guess my review of Mr. Gimmick is that it is fun, but Jesus freaking Christ, this difficulty curve is not something I'm very interested in tackling right now. If I really have nothing else going on in my life, this does seem like it would be a fun playthrough for one day on a portable machine while save scumming my way through it while listening to lectures on something else. It's interesting. The difficulty spike is so high almost because I feel like you have to think of movement and combat kind of unconventionally. The trajectory for your attack was always weird. The possibility of using your attack to do star surfing was always weird. But it opens the door for like those alternate areas through levels of getting to bosses with sequence breaks that they're asleep. And then the Sonic the Hedgehog stuff where you go really fast and use the trajectory of inclines to do long jumps that propel you into little roller coaster courses of inclining momentum. That stuff's good and fun, but when Kirby's doing it, it's friendly. You don't have to retry a gazillion times. When Sonic and Kirby and I don't know, Mario's really freaking difficult. But yeah, I just wish it was in a friendlier, more user-friendly package. That's all. All right, Little Samson. Let's see what Little Samson's about. Oh, I need to change the stream name to Little Samson. This game has even less followers on Twitch than Mr. Gimmick did. Easy or normal? We're definitely picking easy after that. Also, I love the filter. Look at how cute the mouse looks. I'm sorry for all the pixel artist purists out there. Right, Kanzi, how are we feeling about the filter here? Because that mouse, that is a good looking pixel art mouse. I kind of wish the bricks were a little brickier, but as far as characters go, like, they look so smooth and tangible. Like, my mind's eye can visualize what this suit of armor could be looking like and what kind of cartoons that mouse would be looking like. I guess we'll pick Goku. I guess we'll pick Goku's stage. Oh, this looks good. Yeah, this does look really good. So I guess in screenshots and at quick glance it looks like kind of a mess, but now that you're scrolling by and have a sense for which colors are background and which are foreground, it looks really good. He kind of looks like a Newgrounds character. Who am I thinking about? Oh my god, am I thinking of Pico? Nice wall grab. His jump is really silly too. What is this ridiculous spin he's doing? I'm also alive. I have not had to retry the stage like 3 times by now. That's neat. The conveyance for the combat, though, isn't quite doing it for me, and I guess the nature of the combat is considerably less interesting than Mr. Gimmick's weirdo rules. Ow. Okay, they're just gonna disappear. Oh, you can crawl up. Oh, yeah! That's awesome. So there's a lot of verticality to explore then. Are you friendly? Oh, okay. Yeah, look at how good those backgrounds look. Okay, now I guess we're playing as a dragon. Gimmick has a huge cult following. Mr. Gimmick is not here to make friends. Mr. Gimmick is here to kick your ass and spit in your face. I'm watching on a tiny little screen, hadn't noticed the filter. That is the way to watch pixel art games, though, right? I'd either want CRT filter or nothing. Nothing, come on. I feel like an actual pixel artist would go no better, though, than to pick nothing, though. Because these games don't look right with nothing on either. They look worse with nothing on. I think they look worse with nothing on than the bare minimum. CRT itself is equivalent to several features. I want to see what this mouse is about. Pew pew. Oh, it. What? Pew. Pew pew pew. Okay, the mouse drops bombs. Alright, sure. That's sensical. We're making sense. I guess everyone climbs. Mouse can climb. Bomber Mouse. Yeah, he's Bomber Mouse. Oh, look at that. That's cool. I think I'm enjoying Little Samson more than Mr. Gimmick. It is kind of a mess, though. I can see what is visually impressive about it, but it is pretty messy. Hey, what's going on here? How do we get across the spikes? I don't think we actually. Now, how do we bomb this transforming frog monster? Yeah, fuck you. Also, is it just me or is the mouse smaller and dodging enemy attacks easier? It depends on the type of pixel art. Some of it feels designed to be sharp, some of it feels designed for CRT. Well, okay, yes, fine. Qualifier to the statement. Pixel art games from like 2008 and before that were meant to be viewed on TVs. Yeah, like modern indie game pixel art is was not intended to be seen on a CRT, therefore the filter. But no, like this. You would not want to play this with no filter on whatsoever. It would not. It would make it look worse. Oh, we're flying. We can fly. I feel like these are too easy. These opening levels feel suspiciously easy. Considering what I've gotten myself used to. Fire floats up. That's weird. Whoa! Also, it's less like flying and more like just stopping your fall for a few seconds. Oh, you cannot walk on top of enemies. Ow! In the game. That was the first death, wasn't it? Like tutorials for each character. Yeah, I was worried about that. So as soon as I think I've learned the game, ow, I'm just gonna get my ass kicked, aren't I? Yay! So this guy looks like a knight in big poofy lobster armor, a Smough type character. Wonder if he can climb up walls. He is slower. Punches. Oh. He can punch up. Okay, thank God those spikes aren't hurting me. We gotta talk about the game design going on here. These spikes need to get turned into something else. I don't feel comfortable walking on top of spiky surfaces in a platformer game from the, I was about to say 80s, super duper early 90s like this. Oh yeah, he does kind of look like the Chrono Trigger robot. With my frame of reference being what it is. That was super easy! Why was the dragon so much harder than everyone else's? Okay, so we're all getting swooped into the flashy orange thing. Oh wait, no, the dragon didn't want us to. Is the dragon stealing it? Is the dragon we were just playing as a bad guy? Oh no! What? Oh my gosh. Was this, what a twist. It was at an actual, ow, twist? Oh man, the game's gonna get stupid Nintendo hard now, isn't it? I can't do jack shit all of a sudden. Jesus. Like my button press makes the projectiles come out from the bad guy. I think it is. My button presses are activating the enemy's fireballs. It's perfect frame, perfect timing. Alright, I figured you out, buddy. I know what's going on. If I managed to get him on the second or third try, I guess that's not too bad. Yeah! Alright. You're controlling both characters, lol, it's deep or something. It might actually be. That was fun. This is interesting. There's a story, it's happening non-verbally. There was a twist. A friend became an enemy and then became a friend again, and it was kind of funny. And the boss fight was kind of interesting. And there might be some kind of deep meta-narrative going on about how they're both playable characters, and I finally figured out how to beat the boss by figuring out that my button really was activating the boss's attacks. This is horrifying, by the way. So, this is a creature that has an extremely elastic membrane body that's full of a projectile ball. As soon as it shoots it out at you, it turns into a small guy again. Oh yeah, I can climb, I forgot. That jump is wild! Oh! Oh, the other characters are in the pause menu? Okay, we have lad, dragon, guy, and mouse. Huh. Nice. You could, like, switch between them instantaneously and really, make the use of every single frame if you really wanted to. Switching to character on a frame-by-frame basis, maybe. I'm intrigued. I think I'm finding more to like here than I was expecting. Ow. Need to put an NES emulator on my portable. Ooh. Oh, they have different health pools. Oh my god! Okay, so I could last a lot longer without game overing by switching to a different character right before we die. Right? Is that doable? Mouse. And then in areas where I want more hang time, I'll switch to the dragon. Oh my god, that looks good. Oh, ah, oh. Guy. Oh, oh, he. Whoa, yeah! Kicks ass. Oh wow, that guy has a lot more health. I think I need dragon now. Oh, we have to do both phases. First one's not too bad. I think little Samson might be more suited for phase 1 than the Golem was. Both characters look sick. This is awesome. Hey, golems might be well suited for phase 2. Yeah, that kicked ass. The boss had 2 phases. I had 4. I like the idea that your health can be saved between forms. How many twirls do you need to do per jump, buddy boy? Whew. Nah. Oh! Sorry, I'm having fun. Whoa! No, no yeah. Ah. I can't tell which stage I'm really, like, at. Hmm. Oh, already done. George, I'm having fun, Mr. Gimmick. I'm so sorry for offending the Mr. Gimmick Defense Force. I mean, okay, I gave my explanation though. Like, Mr. Gimmick has the vestiges of fun deep down inside. This has the superficialities of fun a little bit closer up to the surface. To have fun with Mr. Gimmick, you really gotta dig deep and put up with some bullshit for a while. To have fun with this one, you don't gotta dig too deep and have to put up with only a bit of bullshit. There's still bullshit here, but some 80s game bullshit logic going on, but it's not near as rough as what Mr. Gimmick's gotta deal with. Can Gollum grab it? Also, can you take out all three of these guys with one punch? Not really. I think this is a thing you gotta climb for. Wait, did it disappear or did I get it? Oh, he can climb vertically. Look at that. Like Lara Croft. Can't grab it from underneath, but if you attach from overhead. Yeah. Yeah, the climbing, I feel, also adds another depth, another layer of depth to the level design that Mr. Gimmick didn't have. Oh, hello. Okay, so now we're fighting a sexy lady boss. Maybe the dragon? Nah, let's tank a few hits with the golem first before starting to decide what the strategy might be. Maybe, yeah, I am considering how high she's flying up in the air. I am thinking dragon. Ow, ow. I still don't know if there's friendly enough game design to be doing any of these bosses on the first try, though. Have I done damage to her? Can't tell if my hits are... Oof. If my hits are tinking or sinking. Also, what's the lives? How many tries do I get? I'm not seeing a life counter on screen. Bye, Val. I think you just have to hit her on the top half. Yeah. I think dragon is the way. Every now and then I get really good damage in if the elevations are just right. Oh, come on. I think contact damage is hitting harder, causing more. Oh, P equals 0? Is that how many people I have left? Game over. Alright, I think I will call it there. These were interesting. These were fun. Kirby likes. What are we gonna call this? The Kirby like stream? So that was 3 late NES games that all demonstrate some impressive technology for old hardware at the time. Mr. Gimmick might have been a bit too 80s hard for where my current old man reflexes are currently at. But Little Samson, I'm shitting all over it too much. But even then, as difficult as it was, there was an enjoyable amount of depth there that looks fun to save scum, trudge through someday on a portable machine when I'm listening to some history lessons. I could totally put it on a list for that purpose. I almost want to say same thing with Little Samson, except Little Samson might be more immediately enjoyable on the outset as a stream game or a Discord party game. It's tough, but not as unfair. It is tough, but it felt like the bosses were showing you the pattern, and between 4 different characters, it was also fun and easier to find strategies that work. I liked both games. I might have liked Little Samson a bit more, but I did like both games. I might have also rolled my eyes every now and then at Mr. Gimmick, but I liked both games. Don't get me wrong. I don't think there's any way they stack up to Kirby though, but they're all good. We're all good. Thanks for the recommendations for both of them. I enjoy checking out new stuff. Speaking of new stuff, I'll be playing a new old game for the first time for like the 19th time on Monday. We're doing Metal Gear Delta. I think I'll be starting my first playthrough of it tomorrow, if I'm in the right mood. My first playthrough, I'm gonna have, I'm not streaming it, I'm gonna have the lights off. I might turn my phone off, we'll see what kind of mood I'm in. I want to be immersed, I want to be enjoying. I got Delta, I didn't, actually. I will be spending $70 on it and hating it. But, yeah, I also think I'm going to pick up UFO 50. It's on sale right now for like 16 bucks, and I've been wanting to play that game all year. I've never... My poverty situation in the apartment, the condo, that's getting taken over by Airbnbers, and jacking up the price has been so bad that I have not even wanted to spend 25 bucks on UFO 50. But I didn't want... It went on sale today. Oh, it's not 16 bucks, it's 19 bucks. Oh well, I'm gonna pick it up anyway. UFO 50, MGS3 Delta. We're making a Steam cart here. I'm not gonna put MGS3 Delta in. Put that in. I will be checking out 50 from my cart. Continue to payment. Visa security code, right? It feels like these kind of games without the hard BS. Mostly ... Well, I'm wondering if they're gonna have labels on the bottom of the screen telling you what your controls are. If there's gonna be enough memory on the disc to have more than like 10 words of text. I wonder if there's going to be collect-a-thon stuff going on. I also wonder how they're going to do the story, because as I understand, there's kind of an interesting story element going on, where as you play through the games, they tell you a story about capitalism and growth and nostalgia, where you like learn the history of this fake company and the rise and fall, specifically, of a fake company. There's got to be a narrative with the beginning, middle, and end. There's some kind of meaningful story going on in the background of UFO 50, right? I don't know if it's immediately shoved in your face, but yeah, unconventional, non-linear, ludic storytelling A game about games that taps into the millennial love and nostalgia for simple side-scrolling 2D pixel art-based game design. I'm looking forward to UFO 50. Maybe I'll play it on the next free stream Friday. Until then, we played the real UFO 50 this stream, where we just went through a bunch of random Nintendo games from 40 years ago that no one ever heard of. Not shoved in your face. I have dabbled in some of the games and not noticed it yet. Yeah, there's I am wondering if there's menus or something, if there's some kind of like meta menu, or if it's like files inside the game folders you have to drudge through. I thought that like there's some flavor text that describes a fake video game company named UFO 50, UFO games, UFO game hardware, UFO game software, some game company named UFO, and that like going through the games has you. Oh yeah, they're like arranged in some kind of chronological order, right? Like aren't the graphics supposed to get better over time as you play through their collection? Like the games earlier in the collection are gonna look lower tech than the ones later. In any case, there's some kind of nonverbal ludic storytelling about the rise and fall of a company that might try to make some kind of poignant message about capitalism or something. I'm looking forward to it. I've got two games to look forward to. That's a good feeling. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up here, and we'll be picking this back up Monday with Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta, and I guess we'll be doing UFO 50 for the next free stream Friday. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. Thank you.